A rainy day today and a good day for another story from Genealogy Storytelling. This story I came across in 2015 through the Random Acts of Genealogical Kindness website, and I will put a link to that in the caption. A man in California contacted me and said that he and his family had lost track of his paternal aunt in 1983. They all lived in California, and she had just abruptly disappeared. She up and left. They thought that she would eventually contact them. She would come back, but she never did. So in 2015, he's online trying to find some record of her. And he does find a death certificate that he thinks matches her, and it was in the county where I live. So he's trying to find out more information. I went to the local archive and found the obituary and death record, which were on microfilm. But something else I found was something I've never come across before. You know how a local newspaper will have a question that they ask people in the street, and then they publish their answers along with usually a photograph of that person. The local paper had done that back in the 80s. And when they were finished with it, all of the photographs went into the archive at the library. One of these photographs was of a woman with the same name, and who, when compared with a photograph from her nephew, it was obviously the same woman. So she had been asked this question. Her address and her name were written on the back, as well as the question and her answer, which happened to be about California. I was able to send him that photo and locate the apartment that she had at the time and take a picture of the apartment building and let him see where she had lived. She never contacted the family again, but they were able to at least find out that she had an apartment and a job. And while she may have had some issues that she was dealing with, she lived her life without the violence that they thought may have happened to her. So this is a really unusual example of something that I have found when I was doing research for someone else, because you just don't know what you're going to find.